Last week, we saw Stevens, leader of the mysterious Vanishing Legion, forced out of his car by the nurse whom he engaged to care for his niece Caroline. Jed Williams, whom the Legion are trying to capture, is rushing to the aid of his young son, Jimmy, who has been captured by agents of the unknown criminal called The Voice. Meanwhile, Happy Cardigan, whose attempts to drill an oil well have been blocked by the Vanishing Legion, has trailed the Voice's gang in the hope of aiding his little friend, Jimmy.
That was Cardigan. Get him!
It's Cardigan. He's got Jimmy. That's him, boy.
I've got you covered.
Well, it looks like you win, Stevens. Go ahead and shoot. I didn't kill your brother, but I can't prove it.
I know you didn't. And I can prove it.
How can you prove that?
That will wait. There's one thing I want to know. Didn't you sell the oil rights to my brother before he was found murdered?
Why, yes. I sold the oil rights to your brother, and later sold the surface rights to,
Look! Jimmy and Cardigan. There's the boy. Go get him.
Never mind the boy. I've got William. It's all right, Jimmy. Come on back.
I don't understand. You mean you're all friends of Williams?
The best he's got in the world. Because we can prove he's innocent.
Well, go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, wait a minute. I want Jimmy to hear this.
There's too many of them for us to tackle. We'll wait and see what turns up. We've got to capture the Voice. In the meantime, we've got to guard Williams. But where?
Well, my oil camp is the safest place. My men are all loyal. Your men can stand guard.
Good. 3 of you come with me. The rest of you ride cross country to the oil field.
Come along, Jimmy.
I can't. I got wrecked, Dad. I'll follow up behind.
They're splitting up. We can stop the car at the pass and get Williams. Come on. We can roll some boulders down, block the road, and when the car stops, we've got Williams.
private opinion that Cardigan himself is the real hoodoo of this oil field?
Exactly. I never saw such mismanagement in all my life. His contract expires tonight, and he expects us to give him an extension.
Yes, he expects us to give him an extension.
The matter doesn't call for a director's meeting. Simply ignore the letter, and the contract automatically expires. Personally, I think you're making a great mistake in losing this man. But my business is too urgent to stay and argue.
Now, what's this? What's this?
My private secretary, Miss Hall, has mysteriously disappeared. And after all that has happened, I am afraid for her safety.
Oh, nonsense. Nonsense. These stories of lawlessness in the oil fields, oh, it's all imagination.
Yes, it's all imagination. You have a right to your opinions, gentlemen, but Miss Hall has served us too loyally for me to risk her safety when a call on the sheriff might forestall it. Good day, gentlemen.
That's strange. What? I never knew him to act like that before.
Neither did I. I wonder if he's found anything out.
Don't know, but he certainly acts like it.
Yes, he certainly acts like it. Now, wonder who that can be.
I don't know.
Go to the door and see who it is. Go ahead. Don't be afraid.
No, afraid? Oh, you coward, you.
Mr. Hornbeck here?
Who wants him?
I've got a note for him, and I think it's important.
Who's it from? Who's it from?
I don't know. I found it in the street wrapped around a 50-cent piece.
Give it to me. I'm Hornbeck.
Hey, mister, there's 50 cents wrapped up in that note.
Huh?
There's 50 cents in that note. Oh, yes. Hey, wait a minute.
Now, wait a minute. Don't you speak to a soul about this.
No, don't speak to a soul about this.
It's a lucky thing we were here to get this.
It's a lucky thing we were here to get this. Let's get out of here before...
Come on, let's get out of here. Hurry up. Phew, I feel trouble. Go ahead.
Hello, Carrington. You look as if you got something worrying you. I have plenty. Miss Hall has disappeared, and something's got to be done to find her.
I suppose you think I'm going to call out the militia just because your girl gave you the runaround, huh?
Cut out that line, or I'll forget that you're sheriff of this 2-4 county. Miss Hall was injured and was on her way to the hospital with a nurse and a friend. Suddenly, the nurse pulled a gun on the friend and forced him from the car and took Miss Hall.
Somebody's been kidding you. Nurses don't go around kidnapping girls. Forget it.
So you don't intend to do anything about it, eh?
Why should I?
Say, I'm beginning to believe the rumors I've heard about you. That you're in league with the voice.
What?
I happen to know that you refused aid when Jimmy Williams was in the power of the voice. Okay. I'll handle this thing myself.
Hold on. How did you know that?
Jed Williams told me so himself.
Everything worked fine, Sheriff. I've got the girl where no one will ever think of looking for her.
Good, that's great.
She hasn't done any talking yet, but I think she knows plenty.
Yes, and I think I know plenty too. Well, this pretty near proves that you're an agent of the voice. And when I get through with you...
And when I get through with you, you'll be sorry you ever started anything. Get back to the girl. Don't let her talk to anyone till I see her.
So you're finally showing your true colors, eh? How do you aim to silence me? By shooting me?
Not unless you resist arrest.
Arrest? You can't arrest me.
You are under arrest for aiding a murderer evade the law. Now get into the cell there.
How long do you figure on keeping me?
Just long enough to attend to a little business I have on hand.
March. What's the meaning of this, Sheriff?
I'm arresting this man for aiding Williams evade the law.
He's arresting me because I'm interfering with the plans of his friends, the writers of The Voice.
That's a serious charge, Cardigan.
Oh, I happen to know from his own lips that he kidnapped Miss Hall and is holding her somewhere.
I have a right to use any method I choose to unravel a mystery.
But not kidnapping, Sheriff. As your attorney, Cardigan, I would advise you to leave.
But now,
Would you rather I take it up with the district attorney and demand an official investigation of your department, Sheriff? I thought not. A good day.
You weren't serious when you accused him of being an agent of The Voice, were you?
Well, it doesn't seem reasonable. But I know the sheriff has Miss Hall held prisoner some way.
Well, this is serious and demands an investigation by the district attorney.
No, an investigation would take too much time. Let me capture The Voice, and that'll automatically release Miss Hall.
Why, you speak as if capturing The Voice were but a matter of a few hours.
Well, I think it is. I have a plan that I'm pretty sure won't fail.
That is news. Now, if you need any help...
If I need any help, I'll let you know in plenty of time. Meanwhile, I've got to hire a car and get back to the oil field.
Well, why rent a car? Why not take mine? You need it more than I do.
Why, thank you, sir.
well, looks as though we're just in time.
Just in time.
I'd rather be shot than make this report to The Voice. But I guess it's got to be done.
The Voice speaking. You need not report, Lano. I know you failed. I shall give you one more chance. Stevens and Williams are at the oil fields, and this time you dare not fail. The Voice has spoken.
Boys, if we make that time, it's the finish for all of us.
Go ahead, Mr. Cardigan. We didn't recognize your car.
That's all right, boys. If I had men like you, half my troubles at the oil field wouldn't have happened.
Well, thanks.
Gee, Dad, here comes Mr. Cardigan.
and quiet, Stephen? Yeah, quiet as a tomb. I got my men stationed all around the camp to prevent any surprises.
Good. Well, I guess I better go inside and figure out a plan to catch the voice.
All right.
Beg your pardon, Mr. Cardigan, but hadn't you better forget that for a moment and take care of your own affairs?
What's on your mind?
I knew blame well you'd forgot. Man, this is the last day of your contract. You either hit oil today or you're through.
Today? Well, I thought it was tomorrow. Well, about the only thing we can do is to order a slug of nitro and shoot the well. If that don't bring in oil, why, well, I'm sunk.
I knew you'd say that, so I ordered it on my own hook.
I might have known you'd outguess me. Well, let's get started. You fellas will have to wait, I guess, to find out whether I'm a millionaire or a pauper. Well, Trace, if you're ready, we'll lower the hook and shoot the bottom out.
What are they going to do, Dad?
Sometimes when they get close to oil, instead of going on drilling, they lower nitroglycerin and fire it, hoping to break through to the oil.
Oh.
They kicked me in the arm. Get this hooked up before I keel over.
Steady, old man. We got him.